Judge Penny Wolfgang, welcome back to the big picture. We all know Russell J. Salvatore is a leading philanthropist supporting causes all over our hometown. And one of his biggest passions is to support veterans, the men and women who serve our country. After finding out about the need for transporting veterans who can't get around very well for their medical care at the VA hospital, Russell stepped up with a donation of over a dozen vans and mini trucks to help. I was at the Patriots and Heroes Park for the ceremony, which was hosted by our very own John DeSciullo.
In 2017, a veteran of the Armed Forces visited Mr. Salvatore and told him a story about what he wanted to do. He wanted to do something special for the Buffalo VA hospital because they were so helpful in his recovery efforts. And he told Mr. Salvatore the hospital was in need of a vehicle to help transport veterans to and from the hospital, and he wanted to help purchase one of them. And Mr. Salvatore was his first stop. Well, it ended up being his only stop. The veteran was looking for a $5,000 donation from Russell before he went on to see other local business leaders. But Mr. Salvatore, who, as you know, is a veteran serving in World War II and creating this amazing Patriots and Heroes Park with the late Don Perino, he wanted to develop a place for all veterans and first responders to feel at home. And he told the man respectfully, "You can stop talking. I'll do this alone." And the stunned veteran looked at him and realized Mr. Salvatore was serious, because he then went to the VA, and he took him to the VA, and Russell was, quite frankly, shocked at some of the conditions of the other vans that were being used. And instead of purchasing just one van, he restocked the entire fleet of 10 vans for the Western New York Disabled American Veterans Organization. Wow. That was then, and this is now.
Danielle, can you tell us the importance of the vans to the veterans and the drivers?
Well, first off, the DAV is largely important in the work that we do at the VA hospital, and the donation of the vans allows them to do that work. These vans drive veterans to and from our hospital each and every day to provide so that they can access their health care, they can access all of the different services that they have earned through their service.
Now, you mentioned before that volunteers. I was going to ask you, how do you get the people to drive them, and how do you find the volunteers?
So we do a lot of different things. Mr. Russell Salvatore has also helped us with a commercial to be able to encourage people to volunteer. But yes, the DAV services that we offer at the VA are completely volunteer. So it's really important that those in our community who are looking to give back, this is an opportunity for them to do that. They can drive a van, drive a veteran to an appointment at the hospital or one of our locations, and also, chat with somebody, learn something about history and things that they've done in the past.
Talk a little bit to us about the VA, the services in general. Are you having problems? Do you need more people to help? And are the services more in need than ever before?
So we treat a lot of veterans here in Western New York. We are what we call a tertiary care hospital, which means we literally do everything except transplants and neurosurgery. So we are a one-stop shop for a veteran. In the community, when you go to your private physician, you usually go to a primary care doctor, and then you have to make an appointment with a dermatologist or a podiatrist or a cardiologist. At the VA, those are all under one roof, and we help provide concierge medicine for our veterans so that they can come to us in one day and see a radiologist, get x-rays done, get their blood work done, see as many physicians as they need to.
And as far as funding goes, is the VA okay with the way the federal government is going now?
Yeah, we are fully funded, and we enjoy the benefits of that. We have funds for construction for our operations, and really we're very lucky.
Well, thank you so much for all you do, and for all you do on behalf of the members of the community and, of course, our veterans.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure and an honor.
Dr. John Long, revered person here in Western New York, revered veteran. You just attended a very important meeting in Washington. Can you tell us about it?
First of all, I've attended a lot of patriotic functions in my lifetime, but that was one of the most patriotic functions my entire life. There were 9 other World War II veterans from across the country, and every one of them had a different story about how they loved America and the things that they did, and it really was one of the most moving and caring group of guys together to be able to spend that. And then on top of that, the night of the actual concert, the thousands and thousands of people that were there, and you have no idea when they put us on stage, the stand-up ovation that we received. I tell you, it brought tears to our eyes because it really made us feel that America was still very patriotic and that we're not going to have to worry about the future of America. It really was an outstanding function. I was so happy I made the effort to get there, enjoyed every moment of it, believe me, every moment.
We're so proud and happy to have you as a member of our community, and thank you so much for all of your service, John.
Well, you know, Penny, I've always said this is one of the greatest counties throughout Western New York. The people are so down to earth. It's a working man's community. They're our kind of people. And Russell Salvatore, he has done so much for the veterans over the years. It's just unbelievable. He's always been there for us in every way. Look at this Heroes Park that he's created here. What a great place this is to come and just know what has happened. And it's a history of American history. That's all I can tell you. It's amazing what he's done here.
Thank you again for all your service, Doctor.
I appreciate that very much. God bless you and God bless America.
Russell, let's talk a little bit about what the veterans and the VA mean to you.
Well, you know, they mean as much as most of any charity that I've done. When I gave money to the churches and for television, that it's just they are more important to us because they're older veterans that have served our country. It's just that I enjoyed doing it for them, and when it came up to get 12 vans, I said, oh, God's no crazy individual gives 12 vans. I've got the money, I'm going to do it. It's just part of, this is me. It makes me feel so good, Penny, when I give back. I mean, what are you going to do with the money? There's so many people that die and the families fight over. Give back to the community, people that have made you successful. And it's just another one. Who knows what comes up next week? People come up to me and I have never said no. I love giving back. I work hard, and fortunate enough, people come and spend money, I give it back to them.
I think it's more than that, Russ. I think it's because of your upbringing and what you learned from your childhood and from your family that makes you so generous.
You know it is. I could remember my dad when I was young. I was young and I was working for him peeling potatoes. I remember during the Depression, my father would have bushels of potatoes, vegetables out, giving them back to the whole neighborhood to eat. I'm so fortunate I got the same blood that my father had. I love getting back. There's pats on the back, give you the drive, that just keep going crazy. One of the, I don't know what I want to say, a pat on the back from the community. Look at the turnout today, Penny. I never expected this today like this, to have that many people come out and say what a nice guy he is. So, I mean, it's so easy to be nice, and God bless that the Lord has made me the individual that I am, that I'm nice, you know.
And God bless and thank all the people in this community for all that you have done and for appreciating you as you well deserve. Thanks for everything. We thank Russell J. Salvatore for all he continues to do for veterans and their families. And remember to stop by the Patriots and Heroes Park on Transit Road in front of his restaurant, Russell's Steaks, Chops, and More, just up from the Thruway, for an inspiring experience. I'm Judge Penny Wolfgang. That's all the time we have for this edition of The Big Picture. And in the spirit of holiday, we leave you with fireworks presented by the Skylighters of New York. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.